Welcome back, everybody. Top 8 on each side. Every lane's been oiled, so that's why they are so far from each other. Boys are bowling from 5 to 12, and girls from 29 to 36. And then upcoming rounds will move further in the middle of the center. Format is still best out of 3. I think that's the same format all the way around, even in the finals.
Yeah, semis and finals are also best of 3.
Here at the far and high end of the center, we have 2 Scandinavian matches. Sweden-Denmark, Finland-Denmark on the girls' side. Then we have England against France and Denmark against Ireland. Boys are deep in the lane on those 2 matches. They're gonna get nasty, these lanes. And actually, Matthias, that I thought would be one of the one furthest in, is quite far right. Again, definitely no match play and 1 lane courtesy.
I think it says in the rules that no match play. You can't even decide. That was only meant for those semifinals and finals.
So again, we'll be going in a quick pace. But we are gonna keep bowling basically all the time now with no major breaks. Next round starts in a little over an hour. As this is the first time we're using 35 and 6, I know you bowled a couple times on that pair. That high hit for Emma on lane 36, surprising or no?
Well, I haven't been bowling those lanes recent years at all, so I don't know if there is that big of a gap between 35 36, but usually 36 has been hooking more than 35. But the difference hasn't been that big. Instead of 1 and 2, 1 hooks always.
Yes, 1 hooks a lot more. Mistake there by Emma, missing the 6-pin. Getting that advantage to Sophie. Yeah, I think 36 is not as dry as it used to be, and it's definitely tighter down lane if you're hooking at it than it used to.
And now we are not using live screens on TV, we are using actually online scoring, and it's going to complete the frame when it's ready. So if there's something else than a strike, like let's say 9, it will be 9 is spare after the spare shot. But as you can see on the screen, you can still easily follow what's going on. And the reason for this is that some of the cameras, especially on the early part of the bowling center, would have been not sharp enough, let's say, put it that way. So this is actually better to do it this way. As you can see, for example,
Pardon me.
there were sometimes actually for Emil Svensson Asken, it said 6.
Yeah, and same thing for Kaisa. I've always thought about that in following live score here. Sometimes it shows it, sometimes it doesn't. I've never understood how.
Yeah, it just works.
And now somehow it thinks Kaisa's done with the frame with the 9.
Yeah.
I think it has something to do with the auto refresh or something.
Yeah, I asked.
Either way, it'll be good to or easy to follow.
Yeah, we can follow it anyways.
There's some early leads in the boys' side. Tuna with one open, no doubles against Magnus. He's trailing by a lot. Floris 8 spare, 6 spare, 9 spare, following Mattis's perfect start so far. And that was perfect too. Benjamin is deep in his match against Mate, bowling left the fourth arrow already, I believe. Good shot by Emma, but flat 10 or ringing flat 10 there, allowing Sophie to have a chance to go over 30-pin lead.
A bit unfortunate 9.
And her twin sister right next door, top 8 at the European Championships. No biggie.
No.
Karen seems like she's on cruise control. Doesn't look comfortable.
Emma missed that.
And a best of 3 match. It is not a good thing to show your opponent that you're nervous. The pace of play is definitely fast.
Yeah, it's not going to take that long.
Melissa there with a double took the lead over Jessica, but now missing the 3-5-6. Gives it back, and Jessica has a chance to extend that too. Yeah, Karen seems pretty happy with her situation. I don't see her missing the pocket many times these 2 or 3 games.
Also, Sophie seems to be lining up pretty nicely on that pair.
Looking like twins are going to take 1-0 lead each. And Jessica did strike, and Melissa misses again, or fails to strike.
Melissa actually isn't hit at the pocket after all.
Oh, the 2 strikes were lucky.
The other one was Brooklyn.
Jessica been pretty solid this week and bowling a lefty. I don't see her wetting into a lot of trouble that match. She'll be hard to beat.
Yeah, it was actually quite surprising that she only finished 4th in the all events.
She looked a little too overeager in the final day of teams. Emil again, as in the finals yesterday in the boys team final, has failed to strike in all these 5 first attempts. And Mika that dropped out Marcus before, now in a comfortable lead through 5, or actually probably 6, probably missing a strike already. strike. He's leading by 20 against Monica.
Oh, Jessica
Yes,
missed.
just as we said, Jessica is about to be solid. She does that. On the boys' side, I'd say Magnus and Matthias have won their first game. Mikael leaves a 2-pin, which is fine. He's leading by 37. And now should start striking and putting the pressure on Mikael.
No.
Another strike for Sophie, and that's pretty much locks the first game. As the door was open from Melissa, she had a chance to take the lead, but she fails and actually splits. And Jessica gets to breathe a little bit.
On that 30 lane, she has Brooklyn high hit a 4-pin and now 210. So every shot has been high.
Great pickup.
4-point game.
And Hannah there gets a tickler strike to go up 30.
Is it actually the same pair that Monica played in the first round? I think it is. Yes, it was.
That's a blooper.
Okay, they oiled the lanes, but
They
still,
oil the
it should be a
and they
different one.
draw a lane, but that should, in my mind, it should not be possible. As all lanes do have their own characteristics anyway.
Yeah, even though you re-oil them, still you should change.
Hannah did strike another one, which means she wins with a mark, though Monica striking here still forces her to mark.
So that's a 2-pin game between Mate and Benjamin.
Exactly. Both working on spare, going to 10th frame. Emil there with an open frame, and that game is also done. As is Matthias and Magnus. So big shot here by Benjamin.
Uh-oh.
That's so usually the issue when you're so deep that if you don't get it dry, the ball just does not see it.
Interesting between Jessica and Melissa. Jessica needs to spare this 210 to win it. Now Melissa needs another strikes to win it.
Or lose by 1. Yeah, this delay on the scoring is slightly confusing. I guess we missed. I guess Benjamin made the spare, as he's still waiting for a ball there.
And that was probably Mate's first shot. So with a spare, Mate would lead by 1. Melissa struck for the second time and she won the first game.
Wow, 180 winner.
And a spare.
Great pickup. So does that mean that
9
Mate,
count.
Oh, Benjamin got 9 on the fill?
Yeah, it is
Oh,
already
sorry,
there.
yes, sorry.
So Mate needs 9. And sometimes it says over there immediately, and sometimes it takes 20 seconds to put it on the board. What happened? Just the way to do it.
Yeah, that's a spot where you normally don't get less than 9.
No.
Especially with that ball reaction. It wasn't really a striking ball reaction, but it was never leaving in flat 7-10 or something like that. Now that's gonna sting from Jessica, opening the 10th, opening the door, and now starting with the 4-9.
Emma is struggling. She missed 3-6-10 to start the second game.
She's finished. She knows 3-6-10 is impossible.
Melissa changed her urethane to reactive, and since then it's been okay, and Jessica is in trouble. Now starting again with 4-9, and
the way Melissa throws it, the advantage of urethane kind of is not there.
And in the first round, her urethane worked well, but this time it didn't grab the lane at all.
Big double there by Kaisa. As Karen left the 3-pin. Emma's in trouble. Kind of want to see Benjamin win the game here on Mate Benjamin match, just to see what Benjamin does game 3, as he's already 5th arrow nearly. Magnus there on the first pair, an early double, and Tuna's already opened once. So strike here in the 4th would really get him closer to the next round and the medals. There's a lot of 9 there for Sofia. She dropped it or something. It was quite far in.
Now it's dragging along. He didn't have that spare shot, and Emma had already made a strike in the third.
Mikael starting with a double there against Emil. He's been struggling so far. I think Emil has 3 strikes so far. Matthias here on lane 7, big frame. 18 pins behind. An opponent not on strike. Pretty good shot, big strike, and puts the pressure on. Monica with an early double against Hannah's open frame. And just looking at, we're gonna go to third game there.
Sophie went Brooklyn on 36 and very high on 35, so seems like there's some kind of a transition going on.
Yeah, her ball seems quite dull, and I guess she's hitting the same spot too often. Not moving.
Another 10 pin for Jessica.
Yeah, it's a little. She's forcing it a little bit too much, and it kind of the ball somehow reads it also, and knows. Karen with a double, but now at an 8 count. So Kaiser with a strike here would tie the match and have a possibility to take the lead.
No, flat 10.
And Matthias struck again, so now he's actually leading by 2. And with that strike, Magnus on first pair takes a 36-pin lead and working on strike. It's looking pretty good for him. He needs one more double and to stay clean here the last 4 frames.
Now Sophie was able to hit the pocket once again.
Seems like Benjamin moved his breakpoint a little further in even, so he's almost piping it from deep.
Another miss for Emma on 3, 6, 10. Now Jessica left the bucket.
I guess her thoughts are on the middle of how close it is.
And opened up.
Great shot by Kaiser there to stay in the match. The scoring pace is definitely going down.
No, another 10-pin for Jessica.
Sophie strikes again. And that pretty much seals the deal. Emma needs to strike out to 215.
And I don't see
that happening. No, that shot is not good.
3-8. That's something that I don't really understand how it's possible, but you can see it occasionally.
It just happens to hit the 5-pin perfectly and it kills the ball and just, well, it's kind of the same thing as solid 8 at that, from that point on.
Yeah.
It just shouldn't happen. Melissa actually, I saw, did that yesterday and made the spare. So it looked even more random because it was on the left side.
I remember in Barcelona over 10 years ago, and our good friend Jari Ratia was playing, and we knew that he needed one strike at least in the 10th to make the finals. That was during qualification, and then Jari made the shot and started waiting. And it looked like that he was happy with the shot, and it hit the nose, and there was 3-8-10. So I told him, "Oh, Jari, you left the triangle."
Yeah, the Bermuda's triangle. His ball got disappeared somewhere in there.
But I do remember Jari wasn't laughing. Oh, Karen left the bucket.
Yeah, that's really crucial in that situation.
And Sophie with that strike sealed the deal.
Yeah, even mathematically she only needs like 4-1 in the next frame.
It's in the books. So this year there is no medals coming to the home nation Finland from the Masters. So Emma was the lonely remaining player from Finland.
Benjamin here, I didn't see a previous frame, but the 3 out of the last 4 at least have been Brooklyn's.
3?
Yeah, this one Brooklyn again. He's bowling
yeah,
like
okay, he didn't carry, but hit the Brooklyn. Yeah. 5-9.
Kaisa with the strike and Karen with the open and the last count. Kaisa only needs to stay clean the last 2 frames.
With that strike, Hannah still has theoretical chance to win. But she needs to strike out and Monica needs to open up in the 10th.
Melissa here with a strike basically seals the match. Then she'll only need an 8-0 in the last frame. Or better.
Jessica was struggling with a 10-pin, then did something on 31 and then hit the nose.
Yeah, everything disappeared then. Magnus on the boys' side has won already.
Melissa actually left a 4-10.
Oh wow. So high game on that pair is 186 so far. And I guess the first one more forces Monica to mark.
But there's already a strike from Monica.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's because it's lagging.
I was looking at the screen.
Monica had already sealed the deal. Yeah. So it's 5-point lead for Melissa. And since Kaisa, did she make a spare on that 6?
She did. I'm looking at the monitor here.
So that's 21 points.
Though a strike here would make Kaisa nervous. As then she would need a strike in the first shot, maybe.
Jessica left a 2-pin. So a decent mark from Melissa is enough already.
Yeah, spare 7 and you're in the medals.
It's gonna hit the Brooklyn side. And that's a strike and it seals the deal.
Mates opened there in the 8th, left Benjamin in the match and almost left another split there.
Kaisa left, 10-pin.
So now we could possibly the tie. 2 different ways. 9 spare here for Karen and 9 miss, or 220-something tie. Wow. Ecstatic for the strike.
Yeah, I would think that she left the 7-pin based on her reaction. But
and good thing for her, she gets to go first, so she cannot lose if she strikes. And she can get the extra pressure on Kaisa. That looks like a miss, does it? Ouch.
So now 9 spare.
Twins are through. Karen's troubled twice already.
Oh, it's twice, okay. So that was the second strike.
Yeah. But the twins will not face each other, so they might actually face up in the final.
So this delay is sort of like this.
It's a bit confusing.
Yeah, because we can't watch all the lanes since there are 8 matches going on. And
well, I would have thought that Melissa would win the match with 186 and 178, but that is what happened.
yeah, and Hannah and Monica are the only pair on the girls' side who is playing the 3rd game. And on the men's side, it could be that there are nobody playing the 3rd game. And based on how Benjamin has been shooting, it's not going to be an easy double for him.
I mean, that's a weird line to play right now. No, it worked. Now I wonder if it was the first level center or second. It seemed like it was the second.
Yeah,
based on the reaction.
Yeah. And since this delay is over there, it's...
And Mate definitely doesn't seem too happy. And that there, I believe, is the match too. I think Emil and Michael have both struck.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Michael
that was
needs
the
9
that was the 9th round.
altogether in the 10th to win by 1. No.
He needs 1 strike and 8 spare if Emil strikes out. But this has to be a strike because Michael probably will get 9 with 2 shots.
Yeah.
So that strike was crucial to save count on a possible open or bad opening shot. Yeah, so that was the second shot.
Because
so
that reaction.
So 206. So we're going to decide it there. It's going to be interesting to see what he does in the last game, sorry. That is not it for Emil. Though, a spare here still forces Mikhail to 9 pins, though 9 pins is not much when he's pulling that straight. And actually 9 is his lowest count this game.
Yeah.
Funny how often you make the spare when you don't, kind of not even going for it. Great shot by Hannah. She's actually changed balls to something dark. Was that pitch black or a reactive?
Let's see when it comes out of the ball returner.
So I believe she's throwing the IQ 78.
And Mikhail seals the deal. It's still purple hammer.
It is purple.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen her throw out that ball at all this week. She's thrown the Storm IQ 78U.
Yeah, the red one. So now on the boys' side, third seeds, seventh seed, ninth seed lost all to lower seeds. And if Benjamin wins it, it would be 12, 13, 15, 16 in the top four.
So who's to say they wouldn't done it in the round robin now that they've already bowled 2 matches? These are quick. It's taken 31 minutes until now.
It's looking bleak for Monica now. As Hannah started with the front 4, and Monica is 14 under after 4 frames if she makes the spare. It's already
I
44
think Hannah
points.
probably feels more comfortable also with the purple that hooks earlier and more, it seems. Because if something, she was light quite often with the red ball.
But now Jimmy Dan took Hannah's ball accidentally. She thought it was Monica's and
Gave it the treatment.
no, that was just a joke. But it could
Monica
actually
there,
happen since there are
it
so
could,
many
yeah.
purples. You accidentally take the wrong ball.
Though Jimmy obviously is not changing surface there, he's just wiping off the oil of the bowling ball. Oh, with that miss spare, this is basically only just for Hannah to lose.
Oh, Benjamin missed the 4-pin. Quite okay.
I think Hannah throws it back up at the spares.
At least during practice she did that.
She had the first 300 of her career yesterday morning, last game of qualifying, the team event. Let's say ball reaction advantage is on Mate's side, but the lane doesn't seem too easy right now because they've just decided to start so deep in. And
Yeah,
that
I
reaction
would
there
hate to
is
play with purple hammer from the 5th arrow. Even though Hannah missed that spare, it's still 35.
yeah, that's with if Monica strikes. I think it's safe to say that none of these 4 are oozing with confidence right now.
I actually didn't see that Monica missed those 2 pins completely. It was 45.
Yeah, 4 frames to go, 45 pin lead. You have a decent reaction.
And I'm not ready to call this a spare, not just yet on Monica. And it wasn't. So that's kaput.
Yeah, it should be. It is highly unlikely that Monica will strike out for 200 there, and still Hannah, with a decent count here, can afford one open. See Mate's shot there.
Was it the solid egg?
It was not, but it was pocket. Wasn't flat 10, but it was kind of flattish 8.
Okay. And assuming the rack was okay, then it tells you something about your reaction.
He's kind of locked in to be there, though. His reaction is better than Benjamin's, so. Ball reaction-wise, advantage Mate.
Monica keeping her slim hopes alive with that strike. But one, in my mind, quite surprising fact is also that Sweden also missed out on the medals at the Masters.
I'd have to agree.
If before the championship even started, there would have been a bet. If this happens for Sweden, I wouldn't bet on this.
Not even that, and then add Finland to that, and then definitely would have bet on yes, a medal.
Yeah. But that just tells you how surprising these Masters finals can be.
Well, I guess we're counting Denmark to Scandinavia today for that reason, and as they're taking almost all the medals.
Yesterday it was some kind of a hybrid, because during medal presentation there was a country called Sweden. Okay, Hannah put it away with that one.
Yeah, with a 9 count, first shot next frame.
8-1.
Even 2 opens is fine.
Yeah.
Mate struck again, Benjamin failed. So Mate here with a good shot to have a great position for the last 4 frames.
And that is the exact situation, 13 pins. Well,
and now mathematically it is over.
Yeah, it's in the box.
And with that, Hannah gets a medal, and that's her second here. 2 medals for Ireland.
I would think that it is more than what they were hoping for. Well, maybe they were hoping as much or even more, but what their goal was. And I somehow like her spare game, that backup ball and everything.
Yeah, when the pattern's displayable, then.
Yeah, and if she keeps on playing more, I see potential over there. Whoops.
Yeah, Benjamin starts to need finding the pocket. He's avoiding it almost at all costs right now.
And also that spare shot sort of like tells the story
of a confident young man.
No, he's not at the moment, no.
No, like last game, Mate was hitting the pocket more, and where he hit was closer to each other. Somehow, Benjamin never opened and won by a couple.
That was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Loose count, and if he opens up, it's already Benjamin who is leading by a few pins.
Somehow Benjamin just stars are aligned.
That's the way to respond to a washout shot by Mate.
That's the unfortunate and minus side of backing it up to washout. 5-1 happens so easily.
Well, it was pretty easy for Billy on TV with straight shot too.
Yeah, twice in a row against EJ. That's insane, and the count there was crucial.
And he lost because of those 5-1s.
I'd like to see the spectator data on this match and where the ball hit the pins each shot. It would be all over the place.
So it would be pretty much the same as Kimmo Lehtonen was using cats in Lake Wells in Florida. And there was short and long patterns, and you couldn't tell which pattern it was.
Oh yeah, he was the other end of the spectrum. He was accurate.
Yeah, he was playing both.
They're coloring the whole lane at the
Yeah,
down
but
lane.
the funny thing was that, didn't you see that the other one was 45 and the other it was 35? Because it was the exact same line.
I think Linus did that too, like Anders Öhman.
Could be.
Not the biggest hook master out there.
But the master anyway.
That he is. Anders Lyckas. Nice pickup by Benjamin.
So
2-8 is not an easy spare. Yeah, 4 pins.
A little blurry, but still 4. I think we can remember the difference.
The eyesight is as our minds, a little blurry.
Especially during the evening.
So big frame here for Benjamin. Pretty nice strike on this lane last time. I'm still debating about the strategy used for this match. It seems to work, but
well,
it's more relying on luck.
In these matches, shooting Brooklyn strikes and celebrating like that, it's a good strategy. I know players who might actually fall for that.
Wow. Surprised how beaten up he seems, like he's 4 pins behind only, and Benjamin has not hit the pocket probably once on the right lane this game.
And that was a spot where you could sort
Easily
of have
said.
some antiques, real strike or something.
Like, you know where the pocket is, sir?
Well, that would have been kind of too much, but real strike. That goes
that
inside the
looks
limits.
a little bit off for me, so Tempin could be easily standing here. Great shot, great strike. Though that Brooklyn strike there, to me, it feels a little wrong.
Yeah, like you said, it should have been a 10 spare.
Now Mate has one Aaron shot and he got super lucky, and Lucky got 5 on a spare, and that kind of decided the match. Looks pretty good.
Well,
okay, now that it's 4-9 or 9 pin or 4 pin, doesn't matter. But if that happened earlier in the game also, that would have been just a little brutal. But as they say, all scores count, all strikes count. I do not like Benjamin's chances of winning the next match with this strategy.
No. So
4 medals to Denmark then.
And what happened? 12th, 13th, 15th, 16th seed are through in the boys.
You could say that they mastered this format.
In the girls, it's 2, 6, 7, and 14.
And that means Karen will be bowling Melissa, and Hannah will be facing Sophie. So no twins facing each other. And Magnus, 12th seed being the high seed, will face Mikael from Iceland. And Norway will be facing Denmark. Matthias against Benjamin.
And Karen was the lone player who got a medal from all events to medal also in the Masters. Well, I don't know exactly how much it's going to take time for us to continue, but
I think schedule says quarter overs, practice starts So I'd say 10 to 15 minutes they
10
start,
minutes.
and then 10
Yeah.
minutes practice. Catch you guys in a whiff.
Yep.
One more thing. If you're watching on stream from 5 to 8, 9, 12, 29, 32, or 33, 36, those streams will be ending soon. When we come back, it's going to be 17 to 20, 25 to 28, or the main stream. Tune in there.